Good morning, everyone. It is Sunday morning, and I'm ready for Sunday morning breakfast. So let's get in here and let's get everything started. First thing I want to do is making sure that my mic is paired. Is get in here and make some coffee. And I am having, I think this is a coconut flavored one this morning. Let me look. It says coconut cream. Yes. And I want to thank the viewer who sent it to me in my friend mail. I am loving this coffee this morning. And so we're going to have some coconut cream coffee. Oh, you see it? Okay, so what this tells me is this. It didn't poke a hole. Well, it did, but it's still stuck in there. So let's try it again. All right, it needs a reset. So we're going to reset. So here we go. Reset. And now put it back in there again. And there it goes. All right. So while this is brewing, let's get some other things done. All right, so the coffee is brewed and I'm gonna let it finish dripping. And on here, let me make sure you can see it. Yes. On here, I'm gonna get out a knife. Here's a knife. And we're gonna start off with the ingredients for my breakfast. I am going to make myself a omelet. We're going to give it a little different twist this morning. All right, I'm going to start off with a green onion. We'll start there. I got these fresh green onions to cook with. So that's what we're going to do. We're going to do a fresh green onion this morning. There we go. Nice and sliced up. Then we're going to come in. Remember the peppers? To go through these peppers because I got tons of peppers, and so peppers is going to be on the menu for several meals. And I got lots of peppers. I picked them up from Froberg, and I had some previously as well. So peppers is fresh peppers, and we'll start dicing these up. Red ones. As soon as I start cooking, Chico is there eating his food. If you can hear it off camera, that's what's happening there. He didn't touch it until I started cooking. It's been sitting there for over an hour. Now we got red and green bell peppers. Then I'm going to come in with some Roma tomatoes that I need to get used up. And I don't waste any of it. And I'm going to tell you something. Those tomatoes from Froberg's have so much flavor. So much flavor. Oh, and yesterday I got the very first tomato off of my tomato plant yesterday. And it was awesome. I picked it, came in and washed it, and popped it in my mouth and ate it. It was a cherry tomato. It was awesome. Alright, so we've got I'm going to take this tomato, put it off to the side, and we're going to come in and finish topping this up. Alright, so we've got bell peppers, onions, tomatoes, chopped up. Step 1 done. Okay, we are back. And a viewer gave me an idea to use up this oil making mayonnaise. But here's the thing. I have made mayonnaise before. I know how to make mayonnaise. I can make it here at the house. But the thing about homemade mayonnaise is this. It must be used up within the first 3 or 4 days. Or it could go bad on you. If I make 2 cups of mayonnaise, if I make 2 cups of mayonnaise, and which I have a recipe for 2 cups. So if I make 2 cups of mayonnaise, I must use that mayonnaise up within the first 2 or 3 days. People, I don't use that much mayonnaise up by myself in 2 or 3 days. If I take the mayonnaise, then I use, let's say I use it to make ranch dressing for my salads. Well, that's 2 cups of ranch dressing. Or I take it and put it in a tuna salad or a chicken salad. Well, that's 2 cups of mayonnaise that I have to use within 2 or 3 days, and I'm not allowed to eat that much mayonnaise. So I did the math and discovered that I am not going to be able to eat homemade mayonnaise up in 2 or 3 days. So I'm going back to buying store-bought mayonnaise because the one thing that I needed to do is last. All right. So I've got this heating up. Chico, what are you doing? Where are you going, Chico? Chico went to the back. Get out of there. Get out of there and come back over here. Thank you. He went to the bathroom back there, so I don't want him getting into things. All right, so here we go. We're going to throw all the veggies in. And you salt and pepper each stage. So I'm going to throw in some pepper. Here. Get the salt out. And throw the salt. While I'm over here, I'm going to go ahead and get me a plate for this. Now I'm going to use this plate to pull the vegetables out. When I get ready to do the egg. All right. We'll saute all of this. So while this is sauteing, I'm going to get a bowl out. I'll use a cup. 2 eggs. These are Froberg Fresh Farm eggs. Y'all know I get 5 dozen of these when I see them. All right, 2 eggs are in there. I'm gonna get a fork out. Salt. Some pepper. Stir it around, Suzzie. Stir it around. All right, I'm going to cook the last piece of salmon today, and that's going to take all of that meat that I took out of the freezer for last week. That will be eaten. All right, here's the egg beaten up in there. All right, and now what I'm going to do is I'm going to come in and pull all of this out and put it on my plate over here for right now. Come on. There we go. All right. I'm going to pour the eggs in. And I'm not going to touch that. Get all of this put into the dishwasher. All of here. I might as well. All right. There we go. I'm going to put a lid on that, and I'll bring you back. I'm bringing you back. You can see that it's puffed up really nice. I'm coming in with the veggies. All right. That I sauteed up. My fingers were burning from that. All right, so we're going to put the veggies on there. Okay. And then I have this last bit of cream cheese in this package. And so I'm going to come in with my hands and this cream cheese, but sometimes it's just easier to do this. And I'm going to put dollops of cream cheese in here. You step backwards, Chico. Rinse my hands off. Get the cream cheese off my hands. I'm going to turn that off. Then I am going to flip that over. Just like that. Boom. There it is. Nice and crispy. Like I like it. And I'll meet you at the table. We are now at the table. And I am bringing over the plate, food, my coffee that I brewed. And we are going to see if this is good. I know it's going to be good. It's good. It's hot too. I haven't done this in a while. My toasted vanilla scented candle was given to me as a gift, not this last Christmas, but the Christmas before, from my sister. So right now, I am looking at trying to use up the cream cheese I have in the refrigerator. Tomorrow morning, I'm going to make pancakes and use up a whole package of cream cheese. That's going to be meal prep, breakfast meal prep for next week. I can probably do that today. We'll see. All I know is that I'm going to enjoy. I am going to enjoy this. Chico is pulling on my apron. Why? You can't have this. It has pepper in it, which is toxic to you. Black pepper will make you sick. So will the onions. I am also going to later on this evening pull out the proteins for this week out of the freezer. While I'm also going to cook up the squash. This is so good. All right. That cream cheese in there is so good. If y'all never had cream cheese in your omelet, you need to. It is so creamy in there. Mm. This was so good. And it looked beautiful on this dessert plate too. I want to thank you all for joining me for breakfast. I'm going to clean the dishes up. Chico and I are going to go for a walk. And then I'm going to start thinking about how I'm going to use up those yellow squash and zucchini that I got from the food bank. More than likely what I'm going to do is saute it up and make a dish with some onions and peppers in it and saute it in butter. Salt and pepper is simple, and then I will have that as sides for the proteins that I'm about to cook up. The only thing I have left is one piece of salmon that I need to get cooked up, and I'll cook that up today. All right. It smells good. Cover it. There we go. Hi everyone, I'm bringing you in to show you what I am making right now. I am going to cook up the salmon for my protein, but I wanted to get the squash used up from the food bank that I went to, that it was actually brought to me on Wednesday. I didn't go this time. Somebody went for me. And so I'm going to get the squash in this. This is 3 little sections of red bell pepper and 3 sections of green bell pepper. I did some spring onions, diced those up and put them in there. I did about a tablespoon of garlic and 3/4 of aroma tomato. And now I'm going to add in the squash. And I'm going to add all the squash in here. And we're going to get the squash coated up as well. Yellow and zucchini. All of the squash is going in here because I need to use it up. And I might as well go ahead and create a dish out of it that I love. This is one of my favorite dishes with squash. Okay. And yeah, there we go. That's done. Okay. And I'm going to get this coated up with all of the seasonings in there. I'm going to add salt and pepper to this. Get the salt and pepper out. Salt. Pepper. So I got onion, tomato, bell peppers, salt, pepper, garlic, and I'll be right back. I'm missing one ingredient. Alright, so one of the things that I have that I need to get used up is nor tomate, which is bouillon. It's really tomato chicken bouillon, alright? And I do have quite a bit of this that I need to get used up, so we're going to get in here and we're going to add bouillon to this. Okay. And with that, I'm going to add a cup of water. And this is going to simmer. I'll put a lid on it, and it's going to simmer up. This is actually a dish my mom used to make a lot of. Alright, I'm going to put a lid on it, let it simmer, and I'll bring you back when it's done. Alright, I'm bringing you over here to show you that I got this last piece of salmon out. I have patted it dry, and I have my homemade taco seasoning, and so we are going to put some taco seasoning in here and get this salmon going. For my lunch today. It's 2 o'clock in the afternoon. Salmon doesn't take very long to cook, and so I'm trying a variety of different seasonings on it. And yeah, so I'm going to bring you over to the skillet. Let me give it a few minutes, the skillet a few minutes to heat up, because I do want that hot, so I'll bring you back. Alright, I got the skillet hot, and I do have the zucchini simmering in the back over there, and on a low burner, and I'm going to put the salmon in, seasoning them. Wash my hands. The vegetable salmon, that's it. The skillet wasn't hot, but that's alright. It'll be alright. It's starting to sizzle now. Alright, there we go. And let me give that a little tilt. I got that on the lowest, the low back there. And I'm going to let the salmon fry up. Give a little taco seasoning on this side. Like I said, I like a variety of different seasonings, so it doesn't, you know, taste the same each time you cook a piece of salmon. And I did say in a comment the other day when I made this that I was not going to buy this again, for sure. This is not my favorite kind of salmon, and as a matter of fact, I would prefer salmon patties, to be honest with you, than this. I'll eat it, I'll get it eaten, I'm not going to waste it, I'm not going to toss it out. And I think it was like $3 or $5 for this, and it was 3 portions. It was 12 ounces, so each one of them was about 4 ounces each. And let me give this a stir back here. Leave off of that. And this is starting to look real good back here. And I'll bring you back when the salmon is ready. Hey everyone, I'm sitting down with my lunch, and Chico's in the back there. All of the burners are off. I'm hungry, so let's eat the last of this tuna, salmon, and the zucchini from the food bank. This is really good. Now, let's see how this came out. It's done for sure. That taco seasoning on this salmon is not bad. Not bad at all. It's different, but it's not bad. Now, I didn't want my squash completely mushy. And I think I pretty much nailed it. This is really good, and that broth off of the zucchini is good with the salmon. Mm. Hot. Mm. Mm. Mm-hmm. There we go. Mm. This is the last of the kiwi bottles that I got. I think it was strawberry kiwi or something like that. That was the Snapple Zero Sugar. That was sweetened with stevia. And that one is the last one that I had. And so I'm enjoying it. I still have the green tea from 3 weeks ago. It was 0 sugar, and I still have the Tampico mango whatever that was 0 sugar, 0 carbs. And one of them is in my refrigerator cooled, so I'm trying to give myself a variety of different fluids to drink to keep myself hydrated in this heat. Because Chico and I have been walking 5 to 6 blocks every day. This is good. And I think this is going to be enough. This was 2 zucchini and a yellow squash. After I took the unfavorable pieces off. And I think it's going to make at least three servings of side. That's it for the salmon. Now during Lent, I went through quite a bit of the fish that I had in the freezer. I still have more in there from the food bank, but I did go through the older fish pretty quick during Lent. Okay, I want these. Those veggies in there are so good. All right, now I gotta figure out what I'm gonna take out of the freezer for this next week and get started thawing in the refrigerator. And so I'm gonna take y'all along while I do that. So let me get this cleaned up and in the dishwasher. And then I have 2 more things that I want to do with y'all today. And one of them, actually 3. One of them is I got to find something that I can cook, a protein I could cook myself for tonight for my dinner. Because this was the last protein that I had in the refrigerator thawed out. So let's see. Okay, the next thing I wanted to do was to get in here and pick out a few things that I wanted to get out of the freezer. And so these are new, y'all know that. So I'm going to pull this out. And I think I'm going to take, let me look and see. Smoked turkey wing I'm going to get out, that's for sure. I'm going to do something with it. Okay, the ground pork. And these pork chops are new, and the ground beef is new. So, but these are new as well. Let me get the smoked turkey wing, the last of the smoked turkey wings out. That for sure is going to go into something that I'm going to make. And let's see what else I've got in here that is. See, this is $4.25, so that was just last month. And these chicken legs were last month as well. Okay, give me a second. Some of this hot stuff up, and we're going to start digging so we can find something that is chicken thighs $2.25. That's a possibility. Chicken, okay, there's a chicken thighs. Okay, let me see what else I might have in here that is older. I'm trying to rotate. A lot of chicken thighs in here. And this bag doesn't look like it's sealed real well, so I'm going to get this one out and we're going to go ahead and do the chicken thighs. $12.24. Let's do some boneless pork chops. All right, so we got some pork chops. We got some chicken thighs. We got the turkey wing over there. I'm going to do Gulf shrimp. And I'm going to do a 1 serving of sausage that I have in the other freezer that I need to use. All right. I think that's going to do it for this week. All right. So this is 4 meals. 1, 2, 3, 4. And I think there's 2 or 3 chicken thighs in here. So that's 7. And the smoked, you know what, the smoked turkey wings, I can just have that. It doesn't have to be put into something. You can just have it just like that. All right, so that's enough for that. All right, we're back over here. I got the proteins out for the week. And so now what I'm going to do is I got an Ipsy glam box. Boxy charm is what I got. So let's get this open and see what's in it. This was last month's and I never opened it. So let's get it open. Let me get some glasses on so I can see. It's packed real well. It is 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 full it is 5 full products in there, and it looks like this is Yuk Lash eyelash serum. This is had me at, is it primer? Okay, it's an illuminating primer. So, y'all know I use primer, so that's good. We have Skin First Concealer Nia Blend. So this is a concealer. And it is in my shade. We have a Evercolor Cheek Stick by Mally. Alright, so it may be a blush, is what I'm thinking. So I'll be looking forward to using that. And then this is a glow recipe, and it's a watermelon niacinamide hue drops. Tinted serum, sun glow. So let me look through the package. Okay, I'm gonna set this off to the side so I don't have to worry about it falling out. And let's go over this. Okay, the Mally Beauty Shimmer. So find the Mally. Right here. This is a multi-use face stick, is your shortcut to luminous radiance with smooth guide and soft cool pink color. It helps effortlessly blur imperfections and leave a flawless glowing finish. Sweep along your cheekbones, lips, or anywhere you need that perfect glowing touch. Okay, so you can use it as a blush or as a lipstick. All right, this had me a primer. This is an illuminating primer. Will win you over with one swipe. It's infused with ingredients like bamboo extract, hyaluronic acid, glycerin to give your makeup a smooth, glowy base. Plus, it also works to lock in your makeup for longer lasting radiance without retouching. It says, there's a tip there. It says, after moisturizing, use your fingertips to blend a thin layer of the primer into your skin. Okay. There's a tip on this one as well. It says, swipe into your cheeks, then blend with your fingertips or a brush. Okay, we've got the next one is the Toy Factory Serum Concealer. That would be this. Okay, so this one is the niacinamide Nia Blend, okay? And it says, meet your BFF for flawless complexion, a full coverage concealer that is rich in vitamin B3 to help nourish and improve your skin texture. This anti-caking formula helps give you a natural lightweight finish while keeping your skin hydrated and dewy. The tip for it is to use it under your eyes, on blemishes, or anywhere you need coverage. So there we go. Then we have this glow recipe, Watermelon Glow Niacinamide Hue Drops in Sun Glow. This serum combines brightening power with a sheer bronze tint that's lasting, radiant glow. It's infused with niacinamide to help reduce hyperpigmentation and pores, Centralia acidica to help calm and soften, and hyaluronic acid and watermelon to hydrate and nourish. Apply 1 or 2 pumps of the serum or primer, or mix with a foundation for radiant glow. And then the last one is the eyelash serum. This award-winning eyelash serum is the real deal, enriched with vitamin B5 to help repair and protect, micellal pinapeptide 17 to help stimulate keratin production, and green tea extract to promote fuller lashes. This is your new go-to serum for gorgeous lashes. Each night apply one stroke of the serum at the root of your upper lashes. All right. I'm going to be looking forward to using these, and I've read through it now, so I know how to use all this stuff. All right, I'm looking forward to it, and I'll be getting another box soon. It's a new month, so I'll be getting another box soon. Baby, what you're hearing is the frogs croaking outside because of all of the rain. That's what you're hearing, Chico. Hey everyone, it is time for an afternoon pick-me-up. So I have 1 cup of chocolate almond milk there. We are going to add 1 teaspoon of the original Javi concentrate. And I think I maybe only have 1 more left in here. But I wanted y'all to see just how many iced coffees that I made out of this 1 little jar. Once you realize it just takes 1 teaspoon, oh, I'm going to get another one out of it. All right. And then I'm going to rinse this off in here. Let me set that in there for a minute. Ooh, that's not going to set in there for a minute. All right, let's get this rinsed off. There we go. I'm going to set it in here. I'm going to get stevia. Put 2 packets of stevia in there. Go. And then we're ready for some ice. Let me get some ice. Is done. I'm going to take the straw that I used for my drink for lunch and put it in here. Oh, tastes so good. All right, I'm going to sit down and enjoy my iced coffee. I could put a tablespoon of heavy whipping cream in here, but you know what? This tastes fine for me. So I'm going to sit down and enjoy my iced coffee for today. Hey everyone, I just took Chico on walk number 5. I'm getting ready for tonight's live. It's Sunday, and I need to cook dinner. And as you can see, it is 6:30 in the evening, and my live starts in about 30 minutes. So let's get this all heated up because I am having 4 ounces of smoked sausage that I'm just going to brown on each side and put on a plate. And I'm heating up the squash in the back over here. And this is going to be my dinner for tonight, is half of that squash that's left. It's going to make 3 servings, 3, and this sausage. I'm going to get the same plate that I had for my lunch, and I'm going to put that over there. While I'm standing here, I'm going to go ahead and put the dishes in the dishwasher, because that needs to be done. Run me some water to do the dishes by hand, because there are certain things that I do by hand. One of them is the chopping board I just used. Okay. The chopping board is going to go right there to drain. I am also going to get, while this is heating up, I'm going to get the evening coffee going. So that'll be ready. And hopefully we'll have all of this done and me have eaten in 30 minutes. So I can go live. If not, I'll be eating on the live. Fill up this pitcher of water. Sausage is smelling good. Let me flip these over. Get them browned on the other side. Come on. This should not be this hard. Oh. There we go. That's simmering. This was how quick this meal is coming together for today. Just heating things up. Heating them through. I was working on the coffee. So we get that going. This goes over here. I need to get me something put together for me, like rehydrate liquid. I don't know if green tea has caffeine in it. I don't want caffeine at this time of night. So I am going to go ahead and make myself a flavored water. And I'm going to do fruit punch because I have it. These were a gift, I believe, from a viewer who sent me a Walmart order. Chico is enjoying his food that he did not eat earlier. It's been in this it's been in there for all morning, since the morning, and he's just now eating because he smells the food that I'm cooking. He's continuing to eat. Let's get these pieces of sausage out of here. I like them nice and crisp. This is not a good spoon for that. I should not have used this spoon in there, but that's all right. That's okay. It's done. All right. That's done. Heat it up. And I'm going to come in with a couple of spoons of this. And some of that juice. There we go. I'm going to sit down with this. Get that drink made for myself. And poured into my big glass over here. I need to get me out another straw because I placed that straw in the dishwasher to be washed and sterilized. I'll meet you over at the table because I do have time. All right, I'm over at the table. Let's get everything over here. And we're going to sit down and enjoy this. This evening. All right. Here we go. Delicious, delicious, delicious. All right. I'm going to use a spoon because that sauce down there is good, and I want some of them. Hot, but good. Mm-hmm. All right, I'm gonna sit here and enjoy this. And I'll meet you in there when I get ready to do my live. Hey everyone, so now join me as I get ready to go live tonight, and Chico had to go for another walk because, you know, he was eating. And so I have my coffee here. I have my drink here. And now let me set up my live. And I'll show you, well, I'm not going to show you my screen because you'll get information you don't need to know. But I am going to go in and go to the content menu, hit the live button, and then create, I'll talk you through it, I'll go live. And then I have 2 minutes, okay? I am going to take off the automatic, what they have there, and put in live, live with Suzzie Q and a, not a 7, but an and then go down in the description, hit enter a couple of times, go back up, join. Join me for a live and have the OPPORTUNITY to chat with me, ask questions, and converse with other viewers. And then I'm going to go down here. I'm going to hit enter a couple of times. And then I go to my note card. I copy all of my information and paste it in the description. And then I go next. Webcam, people, blogs, thumbnail. I have to pick the thumbnail for it, which is always my blessed sign. Let me find it. There it is. And open that. That's done. Playlist. Add your stream to, oh yeah, playlist. It's going to go on the live shows. All of this has to be done. No, this is not made for kids. Before I go live, it all has to be done. Monetization is on. I want it balanced. Okay, and then the next is I want to add live chat replay for those that are going replay. Subscribers only are going to be chatting, and they have to be 10 minutes in order to chat with me. I will not be doing slow-mo. I will not be doing a redirect or a trailer. Okay, then the next button, I want it to be public, and we're going to do it today at 7 p.m., but it's 7:02. So I'm going to set it for 7:15. Okay, and it's going to, no, I'm going to set 7:05. That way, 7:05 p.m. Done. Go. All right, it's ready. It's ready. Now I'm going to go into the chat and I type in, please subscribe to be able to chat with myself and other subscribers. You do have to wait 10 minutes to be able to chat. Be blessed. Let's see. And I'm going to throw in a coffee. And we're set up to go live. And I have a minute left. So that is how I set up for live for those of you that were asking. All right, I'm going to get off of here and I'm going to go on to my live. I'll see y'all in a little while when I get ready to do something else. Well, good evening, everyone. I have finished filming my live for the evening. I took Chico for his last walk. 6 walks in today, 6 of them. And I feel so good. I want you to know that I was thinking that I could like cheat on my eating plan. Nope. I'm not going backwards. Nope. And so I just want to let you know that I want y'all to be blessed, because you all bless me each and every day just by showing up and watching my videos and enjoying my content. I just take you along with whatever I'm doing, and I let you see Chico. I let you see what I'm doing on any given day, and except for Saturday. Saturday I do save 1 day out of the week for myself. And so I don't do anything on Saturday. And so, yeah, I'm going to end the video. I want to thank you for coming out. But above all, I want you to be blessed. I'll see you all tomorrow. Bye.